Throughout my career, I have repeatedly witnessed how profoundly human relationships influence our minds. There are people who may seem harmless or even appealing at first glance, but in reality, they bring nothing positive into our lives. We all long for belonging and connection, for affirmation. Yet it is crucial to recognize that not every relationship is healthy or enriching. Some people drain our energy, cause inner conflict, and hold back our personal growth. From my experience, it is essential to surround yourself with the right people in order to lead a mentally balanced and fulfilling life. In this video, we will talk about 10 types of people who are not worth keeping in your life. From those who undermine your self-confidence to those who drag you into a constant state of stress. It is extremely important to recognize such people so you can make wiser and healthier decisions in your relationships. Stay until the end. You may discover the key to freeing yourself from negative influences and building a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Person number 1, the person who constantly criticizes you. This is one of the most harmful types of people for your emotional well-being. Someone who criticizes you relentlessly, no matter what you do. Instead of giving you constructive feedback, this person repeatedly points out your mistakes, weaknesses, or supposed shortcomings, often in a way that undermines your self-esteem and makes you insecure. Sometimes it comes disguised as well-meant advice, but in truth it is not about helping you, it is about keeping you small. Such people rarely acknowledge your achievements or efforts. They focus exclusively on the negative. Often their behavior stems from their own insecurities. Constant criticism can trap you in the feeling of never meeting others' expectations and make you doubt your own success. What is particularly insidious is that this criticism is not meant to help you, but to hold you back. Anyone who takes pleasure in highlighting your weaknesses without regard for your feelings can cause long-term harm. This is why it is important to have people around you who support and encourage you and provide constructive criticism that actually helps you grow. Person number 2, the person who only contacts you when they need something. This is one of the most unbalanced and emotionally draining types of relationships. These people only show up when they see a benefit for themselves, whether it is a favor, advice, or support. They are not interested in you as a person, but only in what you can do for them. They are often opportunistic, appearing charming and flattering as long as they want something from you. Once they get it, they disappear without a trace, with no genuine interest in how you are doing or whether you might need help yourself. This leaves you feeling used and eats away at your trust. In the long run, such a relationship leads to emotional emptiness because giving and receiving are out of balance. Watch their behavior. If they only show up when they need something and are otherwise absent, it is a clear warning sign. Genuine relationships are built on mutual appreciation. Recognize that early to protect yourself emotionally. Person number 3, the person who belittles you. This person is skilled at diminishing your achievements, ideas, and especially your worth. Whether openly or subtly, they make you feel as though you are not good enough. They often draw comparisons to others or emphasize your weaknesses to keep you small. Usually, this behavior is driven by their need to feel superior. Such people often hide their belittlement behind jokes or seemingly harmless remarks. This subtle form can be particularly damaging because it makes you question whether something is really wrong with you or whether you are just overreacting. Being constantly close to such people can severely damage your self-esteem. True emotional health means recognizing these patterns and distancing yourself from them. You deserve people who uplift you, support you, and make you feel valuable exactly as you are. Relationships should be a space where you can grow, not a place where you feel small or worthless. Number 4, the person who constantly lies. Constant lying is one of the most destructive traits in any relationship. whether friendship, family, or partnership. For this person, lying is like second nature, and the worst part is that they often do not even realize how deeply their behavior undermines trust and honesty. Whether small or big lies, the constant gap between words and reality creates a climate of mistrust that quickly becomes toxic. Their reasons for lying vary: the desire to be liked or admired, the intent to manipulate situations, or the avoidance of responsibility. It ranges from exaggerations to completely fabricated stories. The problem is that you can never be sure what is true and what is not. This uncertainty creates tension and anxiety because you are drifting in a sea of lies, unable to trust the words of someone who should be trustworthy. If someone lies repeatedly and you do not confront them, they may even feel encouraged to continue. Yet trust is the foundation of every real relationship. When it breaks, living with it becomes unbearable. It is vital to recognize such people early and make decisions that protect your emotional health. Number 5, the person who is jealous of your success. People who cannot stand your success are unable to truly celebrate your achievements. Instead of being happy for you, they feel envy and bitterness, which undermines any healthy relationship. This shows in passive-aggressive comments, constant comparisons, or downplaying your accomplishments. Even if they congratulate you on the surface, you can sense that they struggle to be genuinely happy for you. Often, they try to minimize your achievements, claiming it was just luck or nothing special, or they deliberately put you in uncomfortable situations to diminish your success. Some even try to drag you into constant competition without making real effort themselves, just to outdo you. For them, your success feels like a threat rather than an inspiration. But true success should never be a problem for those around you. Someone who is always envious not only endangers your relationship, but also your self-worth. Keep your distance from such people to protect your inner strength and progress. Number 6, people who do not respect your boundaries. People who disregard your emotional, physical, or time boundaries present a constant challenge. These boundaries are essential for your well-being, yet some trample over them repeatedly, whether consciously or unconsciously, through inappropriate requests, invading your personal space, or pressuring you to do things you do not want. They often ignore your signals and objections, and may even become angry when you take a clear stand. This creates an unhealthy dynamic where you end up feeling guilty simply for taking care of yourself. This is not only disrespectful but also manipulative, as they try to make you feel bad for prioritizing your own needs. Over time, this leads to emotional exhaustion, stress, and the feeling of losing control over your life. By setting firm boundaries with such people and distancing yourself, you protect not only your personal space, but also make it clear that mutual respect is non-negotiable in any relationship. Number 7, people who only exploit you. For this type, others do not count as valuable individuals, but merely as a means to an end. At first, they may seem friendly and supportive, but as soon as they need something, any trace of genuine reciprocity disappears. They only reach out when they can benefit, and ignore you when you are the one in need of help or attention. The imbalance is obvious. Everything works in their favor. One of the clearest signs is that your well-being or feelings do not matter to them in the slightest. They never ask how you are doing and show no empathy for what you are going through. They appear only when they want something from you, whether it is a favor, help with a project, or, in more extreme cases, your influence or contacts. Such people exploit your kindness, your time, and your energy without ever giving anything back. And as soon as you are no longer useful to them, they disappear as quickly as they appeared. The worst part is that this type often deliberately plays with your emotions to continue getting their way. They try to make you feel guilty if you cannot help or if you set firm boundaries. They frequently make you believe that you are abandoning them if you do not fulfill their wishes. Recognizing this behavior early is crucial to avoid manipulation and emotional exhaustion. Distancing yourself from people who only exploit you is an effective way to protect yourself and put your own well-being first. Number 8. The person who never celebrates your successes. This is the opposite of someone who supports you and is genuinely happy for you. Instead of acknowledging your achievements, this person downplays them as if they were meaningless. Their reactions are often cold or indifferent, as though your accomplishments hold no value. Frequently, they even redirect the conversation back to themselves to avoid giving your success any attention. Such people make you feel as if your effort and sacrifices do not deserve recognition, not only for major accomplishments but also for small milestones that are personally meaningful to you. While someone who values you would celebrate your victories with you, this person reacts with indifference or even hostility. Often envy or resentment lies behind this, especially when your progress reminds them of their own stagnation. The constant ignoring or belittling of your successes can make you doubt the authenticity of the relationship. True connection is based on reciprocity, support, and the shared celebration of achievements. Someone who does not give you that recognition shows they are not genuinely invested in your well-being. Creating distance from such people makes room for those who sincerely motivate and support you. Number 9. The person who constantly puts you in embarrassing situations. This person is a master at throwing you off balance, whether intentionally or not. No matter the setting, they always find a way to cross your boundaries or unsettle you emotionally, through inappropriate comments, intrusive questions, or by creating tense situations where you feel the need to defend yourself. They disregard both social and emotional boundaries, bring up sensitive topics, or reveal private details about you that were never meant for others. It can go as far as making jokes about your insecurities in public or commenting on your appearance or personal life, even when they know full well it is inappropriate. What makes this especially insidious is that they often disguise their remarks as just a joke, to deflect criticism. This lack of empathy and inability to respect boundaries leaves you constantly tense, worrying about what might happen next. Instead of enjoying their company, you are perpetually on guard. If this person shows no willingness to change, it is a clear sign that they are not good for you. Distance, in this case, is the best solution, so you can surround yourself with people who make you feel respected, comfortable, and supported. Number 10. The person who drains you mentally. This person has the ability to exhaust you mentally, emotionally, and even physically. No matter how much effort you put in, they never seem satisfied with what you do or give. It feels like an emotional black hole, constantly demanding attention, support, and validation without ever giving anything back. Conversations revolve almost entirely around their problems and concerns, while your needs and feelings are repeatedly pushed aside. The worst part is that instead of being a source of mutual support, this person makes you feel as though you are endlessly giving without ever receiving. After every interaction, you are left feeling drained and empty, as though all your time, energy, and strength were invested, and yet it meant nothing to them. You often wonder whether they ever think about your feelings or needs, or if they simply exploit your kindness and patience for their own benefit. People who drain you emotionally often make many demands but never offer the same support in return. They frequently adopt the role of the victim, constantly talking about their problems without seeking solutions, waiting instead for others to carry their emotional burden. Over time, this behavior can significantly damage your mental and emotional health. Instead of feeling strengthened and supported in the relationship, You are constantly exhausted, worried about the other's needs, and left with no space for your own feelings. It is important to understand that people who drain you emotionally do not always do so intentionally. But if you notice that they regularly leave you feeling depleted and exhausted, it is a clear sign of a toxic relationship that harms your inner peace. As long as they only take and never give, your well-being will suffer. The best decision is to set clear boundaries, or, if necessary, end the relationship altogether to protect your emotional health and surround yourself with people who empower you instead of pulling you down. Remember, having the right people around you is essential for your emotional and mental well-being. Do not be afraid to let go of those who bring nothing positive into your life. Your inner peace and happiness are far more important. If this video has encouraged you to reflect on your relationships, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like, and share the video. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any content that can help you improve your life. See you next time.